Welcome back to the Cool Fears channel. I'm your host, Jess the Bat Magical, aka the Buff Collector. The information on this channel is intended for all collectors and not children. And today we are going to be taking a look at the Hot Toys 1/6 Star Wars Celebration exclusive Chrome Clone Trooper. If you do enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Jumping right on into this review, guys. This is the Hot Toys 1/6 scale Star Wars Celebration exclusive Chrome Clone Trooper. So this was not available at Star Wars Celebration. However, you had to be there in order to pre-order it. So that's how that worked, and it did come out a few months later. I, however, chose not to pre-order it at the time, despite me even buying my first Hot Toy at that show. But of course, later on down the line, I saw it, and I knew I had to have it. And I saw it for a great price on OfferUp, and so I went ahead and pulled the trigger and picked one up. And I couldn't be happier with the chrome design, guys. Look at it. The way it shines and captures that light, it looks absolutely amazing on display, especially in a lit DTOF. So as you guys probably know, Clone Troopers are my favorite part of Star Wars. So adding this guy to my collection was definitely a welcome addition. So let's go ahead and take a look at all the great stuff that he does come with, because to be honest, guys, for him being a exclusive figure, he does come a little lacking in accessories and whatnot, so we'll go ahead and talk about that in a bit. But besides the phase 1 helmet, he does also come with a phase 2 chromed out helmet right there, as you can see. Beautiful. He does also come with a few extra sets of hands. I believe I may be missing his right relaxed hand, but he does come with a right and left trigger finger hand. He does come with a pointer finger hand, as well as an open action hand. And last but not least, a thumbs up hand, and they all do have that chrome plating on the back. Now, the 501st Trooper, which the deluxe version was about the same amount as this guy, came with quite a lot more accessories. And also, as you can see, he does have a jetpack on, and they don't even include any blast accessories. For it being a special edition or a convention exclusive, he's kind of lacking in some stuff. However, they do also include the other blaster that you do see clones running around with right here. It does move right here, however, it's not quite wide enough in order to pass by and make it the stock that it should be, but they do include both blasters right there. Now that is all in terms of accessories, besides the blaster and the jetpack that he currently has on. Now when we take a look at the base, like I said, he does have a jetpack, but they just give us a typical crotch grabber, which is very odd considering that he does have a jetpack. But then again, they didn't give us any blast effects, so maybe that's why they're like, well, they can't make it look like he's flying if we don't give him any blast effects, so we don't have to give him a flying stand. However, for the base, we do get this, kind of different base than you would normally get than the Star Wars rectangular ones that look like, the space floors and everything. On the front, it does say Star Wars Clone Trooper. On the bottom, it does have some legalese and everything. But yeah, it does have the clone symbol right there in chrome as well. Very well, nicely done. So yeah, that's everything that this guy does come with. So why don't we go ahead and pull him off the rotating turntable so we can take a closer look. Alright guys, so here we have him up close to the camera so we can take a look at all the great amazing detail. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at those accessories that he did have on. So he does come with the long rifled blaster accessory right here. Very well, nicely done and detailed. It's the one we've gone before with Hot Toys. And of course, he was wearing that jetpack. It is once again the same as Jango Fett's and the 501st Clone Troopers, and it is magnetic on the back. Super cool. So with that being said, let's go ahead and pull him forward so we can really take a nice close look at him. As you can see, the chrome is very well nicely done, reflecting all my lights in my studio. It is the typical clone armor that we've gone before, so nothing else to look at, just done in chrome. So just a great finish. Now while I was setting this guy up, he did take a spill off the rotating turntable, unfortunately, and he got a bit of a scratch right there, as you can see. Oh man, that really irks me. But it is thankfully only on the back and not too noticeable. So yeah guys, it is a typical phase 1 clone trooper, but we do also get that phase 2 clone trooper head as well, like I said. So you can swap them out whichever one you prefer. I personally love Phase 1 clone troopers and the style of their helmets. So I'm going to go ahead and display them with this helmet on. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and move on into this guy's articulation. He will look all the way to the right. He will look all the way to the left. He has some really good head tilt right there. He will look down really well because he has a neck joint on the base and the top of the neck. He will look up, not too much, but he will look up a bit. Taking a look at his arm articulation, he will go all the way to a T-pose. He does have a butterfly joint in there. He will go forward that far. He will go back, let's see, that far. He does have bicep swivel, right? Let's see, it's kind of hard to tell with this. Yep, he does have bicep swivel right there. Double hinge elbow, rotation at the wrist, hinging up and down, in and out, whichever way that ball peg is facing. Taking a look at his waist articulation, his waist will rotate at the base right there. Taking a look at his leg articulation, his pants are of a stretchy material, so he does get some really good articulation outward that way, as well as ratchet joints in order to go forward there, ratchet joints that go back ever so slightly, rotation at the top of the thigh, double hinge knee joint right there, which gets hindered by that knee pad, so be careful with that. Taking a look at his ankles, they will go down that far, up that far, and of course a ball rocker hinge. So that wraps it up for this guy's articulation. One quick thing, guys, I noticed that upon moving around his ankle, you have to be really careful not to scrape it up against this shin pad, because as you can see, it will scrape off the chrome paint. Alright guys, so that has been my review of the Hot Toys 1/6 scale Star Wars Celebration exclusive Chrome Clone Trooper. What did you guys think of this figure? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you've made it this far, type down in the comments below, convention exclusive. That way I know you've made it this far and you're enjoying the content. With that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at some really cool pics that I took of this guy. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a great fucking day.